Where were you when you learned about her passing? Were you in the hotel?
Yes.
What do you remember about that moment?
Shock. She and I had just spoken. Not even an hour. It hadn't even been an hour. So I was really in a great deal of shock.
A story not many know, Monica was actually with longtime friend Vanessa Bryant the night Whitney died. Whitney's cousin, Dionne Warwick, asked the two to watch over Whitney's then 18-year-old daughter, Bobby Christina.
I'm sure Vanessa's probably never even shared that she was sitting right there. Being in the hotel that night, the only person I trusted to even tell me what to do or where to go was Dionne, Miss Dionne. When she said, "You stay here. You're the only person I want to keep Chrissy. Stay here." That's what I did. I do as told for those that I know I can trust, and Vanessa never left my side.
Years later, when tragedy struck in Vanessa's life, Monica would be there for her.
It's an everyday struggle when you lose your husband and a child. And it is just my job when people have been there for me the way Vanessa has. If you go back, whether it was good or bad, she was standing beside me. She was there.
But in February of 2012, just 2 days before she passed, it was Whitney providing the support for Monica and Brandy. Whitney's proteges were getting ready to perform at Clive Davis's pre-Grammy party.
She was in and out of our rehearsals. She kept touching my face and just telling me, "You got it. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter who's watching. You're the greatest of the great."
I'm the fairy godmother. And that's so cool.
You're cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
She would always tell me, like, "You forget who you are. And that's a mistake. Don't let them make you forget."
I try to inspire, you know what I'm saying? Lift people, their hearts.
That was the greatest lesson from her, is that I matter, is that I'm important. And she used to always tell me, don't let them change who you are. I think she could see in me that I forget. I just forget that sometimes I give more to people than I give to myself.
Monica, you gotta shoot for me. Please, baby. I'ma get you. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I love you. I love you. Monica, y'all, Monica! In the house. That girl can sing.
In some of the most difficult of times, Whitney could have been anywhere, but she would show up.
Right.
When I was 18, I lost my grandmother. I witnessed a suicide. I lost my cousin. Whitney didn't call on the phone. 3 black trucks pulled up in the hood and she jumped out. It's forever etched in my mind and in my heart.
Because the greatest love of all is happening to me.
Whitney's memory lives on for Monica in her work. She has a new single ready to drop soon. Her new album, Trenches, is due out this year, and she's hosting her talk show, Mo Talk. But her fairy godmother is never far from her thoughts.
What do you think Whitney's legacy should be?
The fact is no voice has come close. No one sacrificed as much as she did. If you go back and you look at one of my favorite photos of she and I'm holding her stomach. But that baby didn't survive. People don't realize exactly what she experienced. She lost a baby around the time of The Bodyguard. There were multiple times where she was self-sacrificing for our entertainment. You can't disrespect a woman that gives that much. And you can't change that no one's touched who she is and what she was and how she sang ever since.